Hi everybody, this is Cindy from Ideas Times 2. Welcome back to our channel. Today I have a flip through, a share of this project I just finished, and I thought before I listed in the Etsy shop I would let everybody see what I've been working on. I've actually spent the last couple of weeks working on this off and on, and I think it turned out pretty well. I'm pretty excited with how it turned out. When I went to bed last night, I thought the signatures were all done, and since I'm a little bit of an insomniac, I had laid awake till quite late and thinking about what I had done, and then I got up this morning and then did a whole bunch of other stuff. So I literally just finished it. So you can see this is a nice big junk journal, 9 inches by 6 inches by about 3. And it has 3 signatures that I've sewn directly into this into the cloth spine, and it has a removable tassel that is all different colors of sari silk, and kind of from the burgundies to the light pinks and everything in between. And the closure is also sari silk, and it just wraps around a couple of times and is just looped through the back. And I have a flower button on there to give it a little bit of weight to hold it in the front, let gravity do the work. So this is a botanical. I haven't done a botanical journal in a long time, so I thought it was about time. And the cover has, it's just layered, and the lace and the little doily over here are antique. Well, this is antique, this is vintage, and the buttons are also vintage. And the back has a little bit of collaging on there as well. Kind of went with this burgundy-ish color as my predominant color on the cover. So 3 signatures. The front cover has a little, well, it's actually not a little pocket, it's a big pocket, and I've just put some end cuts in there. The first signature is this tri-fold, and it opens up. I'm saying a lot, aren't I? I'm so sorry about that. Opens up 3 times. It's a trifold. The front cover has a small booklet with some ephemera in there. And the papers in the first signature are not embellished at all, but you can see it's all different kinds of papers. Vintage book pages and dictionary, coffee stain paper, some staff paper, lots of book pages. This is turmeric stained paper. An old address book page. I love this paper. This one, so grungy. I love this page. Some more vintage book pages. The center of the signature has these beautiful images of garden flowers, and everything of course is the other side. Here we have 2 small pockets with small tags in them from my sweaters. I had a couple of new sweaters for the winter, and I made those with the tags. This side has a large tuck spot with a tag and a book page. And flip it this way. The back I left blank, and the cover of the signature is a flip, and so the front has an extra large tag in there, and everything's embellished with vintage book pages. And flip, and it has another envelope with an eco print in there, another envelope. And this one has another collaged card. I did a lot of collaging in this journal, crazy amount of collaging. Then down on the bottom, this little envelope has a tiny junk journal style notebook. And then flip this one down, and the bottom one opens to a beautiful botanical page. So 5 flips on there. So that's the first signature. The second and third signatures are fully embellished. I kind of went a little crazy because that's what I do. So you can see it's a nice big signature, maybe 80-ish pages in each one, you know, fronts and backs. So the cover of the signature is this gorgeous vintage book page and a library pocket. And this is an actual library pocket I got from a library book that is from the 1980s that I got at the library. I didn't steal from the library. I got it at the library sale. And it's, you know, collaged, you know, everywhere. A little bit of Edith Holden, some 1939 ledger page. This big pocket here on the side with some botanical postcards, map, another book page and an invoice. This is some more of that antique lace. I'm almost out. I have like 6 inches left of this one. This is my favorite. Doily. This was purple Kool-Aid stained. Another book page and collage. Some vintage music. And this pocket is made from library catalog cards. And I have just a little card in there with some more of that antique lace, and I've just clipped it on with a charm and button. More book pages, more Edith Holden. The pocket here is made from an index card, a graph paper index card, a little bit more of the antique lace, and this nice big journaling card. Another index card, a tabbed index card. And this flips. And I was going to put the blank on the inside so you could write on it, but it was too pretty. So I put the flowers on the inside. A little surprise there. Some notebook paper with a collaged journaling card in there. And it's just clipped in. This is the center of the first signature. Some more book pages. This is some kimono silk and a collage that I left open as a pocket with another journaling card in there with some more Edith Holden. Corner tuck with another large journaling card. And more book pages. I use lots of book pages. I have so many botanical books that's all I used. I use book pages for everything. This envelope has a big tag in it. There's the other side of the music and graph paper, book page, and then this is this goes over the top of the page and is different papers you can use as to write on or use it to embellish. And then the back side has 2 pockets. The top has a card made from a little bit of this and that, a little bit everything. And the one on the bottom, another journaling card made from a vintage book page. And that just drapes over the top, but just to make sure it stays there, I have a paper clip with a charm on the top. It's a flower, of course, because everything in here is botanical. More book pages, and that's the end of the first signature. Second signature also starts with pages from the same book as the other one. And here's a big pocket with a big tag. More book pages, a belly band with an envelope, and I think I tucked book pages. Yeah, little book pages in there that can be used to embellish. Make sure that lace is laying flat. More book pages, a little collage, map, a little bit more of that antique lace, book pages, a little, this could be used as a tuck spot, that little cluster up there on top. Another small pocket with a garment tag, a tall skinny pocket with a tall skinny tag. I did lots of sewing. Most things are sewn in. I like having the stitching on both sides. So this large pocket has some blue. I can't remember what I dyed this with. I think pea blossoms, and another collaged index card. More book pages, dictionary. The center of the signature has a small bag with a tag on one side and a book page on the other, and it's empty on the back, so you can use that to journal. I went to Sewing Expo yesterday, and because of the pandemic, of course, it was kind of a dud. Not many vendors there, but I bought some vintage buttons, antique buttons, from a lady, and I said, oh, I don't need a bag. I was just going to put it in my purse. And then she took the bag. When she took the bag, I was like, I think I kind of want the bag. And I said, I'll use it for paper crafting. And so she didn't even fold it over. She started to, and then she quit so that I'd be able to use it. So I just picked that up yesterday. So another address book page. This I kind of intended this to be a bookmark, but is nice and sturdy, can be used as a tuck spot on both sides. Some more kimono silk, and this little pocket there has an index card, just a little notebook. Some more collaging, a small, tiny little doily. The coin envelope has another collage tag. Yeah, I maybe went overboard on the collaging. I like to collage. Another big tuck spot with a large journaling card, and we're about at the end. And then the pocket in the back has a nice big pocket, and I made a trifold and some more antique lace and kimono silk, and I velcroed it to keep it closed. And on the inside, more collaging and a couple of tags or cards, and just some nice spots to journal. And here's a little notebook, and this one comes out and can be replaced when it's full. And that just gets tucked into the big pocket in the back. And so that's my latest Botanical, this big journal. It's kind of a chunky one. So I just thought I'd take 15 minutes of my day to share my latest project with you. I hope you liked it. And even if you're not in the market to buy anything, maybe you got some ideas that you can use in your own journals. Got a knot in here, of course. So thank you for spending, I think I'm making it worse. There we go. So thanks for joining me, and have a good week, everybody. And I'll see you later this week with more content. Bye-bye.